Hey everyone, and welcome to the No Face Finance channel. I'm your host, No Face, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about selling items on Facebook Marketplace and how it's helped me catapult me into a position of making between $300 to $500 within my first couple of days of doing sales. So I'm going to talk about how I made between $300 and $500 selling stuff on Facebook Marketplace without having any kind of inventory. These were just single-hand used items that I've had, or maybe something that I got through a package deal. And I'll be able to share a little bit of the items that I had that I did that with. So now, if you're broke or just trying to stack extra cash, Facebook Marketplace is one of the fastest ways to make money. You have no startup cost. You don't have to have any tech skills unless you want to use programs like ChatGPT to help build up your description, so that way you have a very appealing sound to your product, to your ad. And with that, in this video, I'll show you exactly how I made that in one weekend just from stuff that I already had. So now I started with stuff around the house, nothing like an old blender or a pair of speakers, but I did start off with a bike that I actually got about 2 years ago. No, actually I take that back. I got it a year ago. It was secondhand. I must have spent about $250 on it. I maybe only rode it like a few times. And after that, it just sat on my balcony, not being used. I actually didn't touch it for about 6 months. And at that same time, I would just think to myself like, oh, I should sell it. I shouldn't. I don't think anyone would buy it. But sure enough, I did go on Facebook Marketplace. I posted it up. And within a few days, I was actually able to sell it for about $200. So yeah, I lost out on $50. But hey, I got $200 that I didn't have at that moment. And so when it comes to your title and how you deal with people, so I'll give you the quick rundown. I posted the bike up. I posted it up for actually $250, and I was getting lowballed left and right. Majority of people were offering me $200, and at that moment, I didn't want to take it, but I decided to take it anyways. But now here's how I was really able to maximize that window of selling the bike. So in my ad, I would update it, and I actually did a little bit of an update in the description. And I wrote whichever date it was going to be, like the following date. And I said, if I sell this bike on this day at this time, the first person can take it away for $200. And sure enough, someone contacted me, met up, did the sale, got that over with. Now, there was another item that I used that was a hypercharger for a one wheel. And mind you, I didn't have a lot of use out of it because I actually got it with the package deal when I did get my one wheel at the time. And that was like another dumb thing that I got that I only rode a few times. And it just sat there. But once I was able to sell the one wheel, I was stuck with this hypercharger that was retailed for $250. And I don't think I was going to get that much for it. But I did start off with posting it up for about $200. And then maybe a week, I dropped it down to $175, and then I finally dropped it down to $150. And I was firm about it too. But at that time, I updated it, and I put in a date, and I said, hey, this person buys it for this price at this time, you get it for this price. And sure enough, someone did. I was able to make the sale. So now, where I'm getting at with this is try to look around your home, your room, your garage, your attic, and look for something that could be a potential of high value that someone would probably buy. And don't lowball yourself. Don't second guess yourself and think, oh yeah, no one's gonna buy this. You'll be pretty surprised. There's a lot of things that I see on Facebook Marketplace that get sold that will get bought for a pretty high price, and people will get it. Like, as much as people are in fear of a recession, people are still buying stuff. You're still buying stuff. So this is going to conclude my short video of selling items on Facebook Marketplace. Don't feel discouraged. Yes, there will be moments of slowness where you're not going to be making a whole lot of money in the beginning, but posting up a lot of things that you don't use anymore to potentially make some kind of money, that way you could actually use that money to invest into other things, could pay off in the end. So that's my train of thought, and good luck.